Good morning, Freedom Chasers. Happy Monday. Today is June the 26th. We are in our final 5 days of the seminar year. Oh, okay, it's all good. It's great. And I'm so excited that you tuned into our summer school. The part that we're on today, if you're following along on your summer school schedule, today is part on mastering your table close. Huge, important skill of mastering just how you close every single selling appointment that you do. But before we do that, of course, I've got a couple of updates to give you guys. 4 things I want to cover very quickly. And then the training today will actually be kind of short. The table close is just a short portion of your overall facial skincare class. And then next week, I'll have a short training on the individual close, okay? Lots of times when I did that in new consultant training, I combined the two. So that's why today will be a little shorter. So before we jump into our summer school session on the table close, I want to give a shout out for our weekly selling challenges. And so those of you guys who are following along and tracking and we're in it to win it, week 1, we were going for our $100 days, and super excited just about having Stephanie Martinez. I was going, who was our winner? It was Stephanie Martinez was our gal that had over $800 week that week. And then the week 2 is what I want to honor and congratulate today. Week 2 is where you go for $1,000 day. And I would love to give a shout out to Alicia Martin out in California. She went for her $1,000 day and had over $200 in sales. So congratulations, Alicia. And then I know Lauren Dennison is going for a $2,000 day this last week of June. And so just thank you, ladies, for going for it. And whether or not it was on my time frame, it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're utilizing the idea, you're taking it, you're running with it. And so those are the only 2 consultants that I know that have gone for or are going for $1,000 day. And so shout out to both of you guys. Awesome, awesome job. And then, oh, excuse me, Cheryl Hartman also was going for $1,000 day. I remember, yeah, getting some comments from Cheryl. So I don't remember your exact sales, Cheryl, or if you ever gave me a total, but congratulations to the 3 of you, Cheryl Hartman, Alicia, and Lauren. And so I want to give out our shout out. Our grand prize winner is going to go to Miss Alicia Martin. Congratulations, girl. And I've got a all-in bracelet being mailed to you. But she totaled her sales and she recorded it on our post and our Facebook group the following week. So thank you, Alicia, for doing that. And I just appreciate you guys going for it, trusting me. And the idea is, you guys, once you've done it once, you can do it again and use it for when you're trying to finish big things out. So don't do them all the time, but just have that as one of your skills in your toolbox. All right, so last week's challenge, and as soon as we hang up from summer school today, I will put a post about the charcoal mask. It was to sell 10 sets of the charcoal mask and the brush set together. So I'll put a post together, and then you guys make sure you post your totals on there, and make sure that if you attempted selling any of the charcoal mask sets, that you put that you attempted, so I can recognize you for your efforts. And then of course we'll find out who our top seller was from week 3. All right, so let me share with you, week 4 is a phone lottery. And if you're following along on here, it says more details and training will be coming later. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a separate little video on the phone lottery and just a couple different ways that you can do that. So for right now purposes, pick a date and a time this week that I'm looking at my date book, my calendar, that you could pick out an evening that you could do a phone lottery. Basically setting aside some time for you to reach out and for you to contact your customers. It works really well to do like about a 5 p.m. to a 10 p.m. window, and just see in your schedule this week what day you could do a phone lottery between now and Friday. And so what I'll do is I'll post a short video on Facebook on how to do that phone lottery so that you can bank in on some last minute sales to get you across your personal selling goal for the month of June. All right, so stay tuned on the phone lottery. Okay, all right, so super excited about that. All right, so let's talk about seminar real quick. Super excited. We've got 5 of you guys registered for seminar. Let me see if I can get all of you guys mentioned. Lenise Heath is registered. Cheryl Hartman is registered. Tamberly Gomez is registered. Lauren Dennison is registered. And myself are the 5 that are registered so far for seminar. And so you do have through Saturday, July 1st to register. We need a minimum of 2 more to register to earn our sparkly earrings from Mary Kay as a congratulations for increasing our numbers from seminar last year. But I have a list of about 5 of you guys that are still looking to register. So I am over the top thrilled to be doubling that and getting up to 10 registered for seminar. So don't wait till the last minute, you guys, because if it does sell out, then you're out of luck. I have no idea how close they are to selling out. It's one of those that if you can get it done so you don't chance it. All right. So we're still plugging ahead with those seminar registrations. And then, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to be giving away a purse today. I do believe there are many of you out there that have some leads that you have not registered. So please click on the Google link in our Facebook pinned post and post whatever leads you have generated from this past week or weekend. We were at 281 when I posted this morning, and I know Stephanie's already got 9 more she needs to get in there and log, which puts us at 290. And so once we hit 300, I'm going to take those 300, however many leads you personally have generated is how many times your name will go into the purse drawing. So we will have 300 entries when we do the first purse drawing. Okay, and then guys, come on, we're gonna do another purse drawing on Friday because we're gonna generate 300 more leads between now and Friday. So whoo, we got lots to do this week, but it's all gonna happen and it's gonna be a lot of fun making things happen. So plan on giving a purse away later today and then also giving another 1 or 2 away on, well, probably be on Saturday on July 1st because we will calculate all the leads up through Friday, June the 30th, okay? So keep logging your leads from referrals, from facial boxes, from restaurant promotions, from Working Women's Appreciation Day. In fact, let's book some Working Women's Appreciation Days this week so we can go out and add more of those to our numbers, you guys, okay? So that's where we are. We are plugging ahead, full steam ahead, lots to do in the next 5 days. I've already warned my family that if dinner for some reason isn't made one night, that they're on their own and that I would see them all full force on Saturday, July 1st. So, woo! All right, so let's get going. All right, so today's training topic, like I said, is on mastering the table close. And so there are a couple things that you need to make sure that you have in place when you head to every single facial appointment that you do. All right, so the first one here is your travel roll-up bag. My travel roll-up bag does have a few extra things, but these are all of my demo products. I pretty much have all the demo products that are inside our flip chart, and then also all of the products that go with our closing sheet. Now, this is the closing sheet that we use. This is the one I take to our new consultant appointments. This is the one I personally promote. If you are somewhere else in the Mary Kay world, you may have a different closing set sheet that you are using, which is totally fine, you guys. It doesn't matter what set sheet you use, just make sure it's simple and make sure whatever products are on it, those are the products that are inside your roll-up bag. Now, on this particular set sheet at the bottom, it does include the satin hands and satin lips. It includes a clear proof set, a botanical, and a repair set. Those products are not inside my roll-up bag, okay? So I have the products on here, and in my roll-up bags are the ones that I take everybody through at my appointments, okay? Those extras are, yeah, I don't carry around an extra repair. Well, I take that back. I have a travel set of the repair and a travel set of the clear proof that I do keep with me, but they're not in my roll-up bag for the table close, all right? So you have your roll-up bag full of products, and I'm gonna have to kind of spread out of here a little bit so that I can pull my products out. I have my closing sheet that is actually in my flip chart. So inside my flip chart, this is actually sitting up on the table with the closing sheet showing. Voila. Okay, so it's here. Here's my closing sheet. But then I also have several copies of the closing sheet just in clear sheet protectors. And this is what I put in front of my people, my customers, okay? So let me start here. Oh, and then one more piece of paper that you should have in front of you is this little wish list. This was a new form that we created, oh goodness, a couple months ago, maybe about 6 months ago. It has all the products listed. It also has a place in the back for referrals. And this is all of these documents, you guys, are all found on ShellyAhler.com under the Resource Center. Then go to Unit Resources. You'll find the documents there. This one here will be updated in the next day or two to include the charcoal mask. And the products will actually be put in order, in the order that we take them through on a facial, okay? So, okay, so this sheet here, you've got your closing sheets. These are actually 2 to a page, so once you print them off front to back, you cut them up, and then it's a place for them to check off the products that they enjoyed, and then there is a place for the referrals on the back. Let me give y'all just a little personal story about this sheet right here. Friday night, I was doing Cassandra's a business launch, her new business debut. She had 6 ladies there, and we got to the end to go over the closing sheet. She was like, oh my goodness, this would be so much better if I had a place to take notes. And they did not have a place to take notes because I had forgotten this sheet. I had forgotten to just slide them into my bag. And so they actually were requesting a place to take notes so that they didn't get confused and they could check off and mark the products that they'd like. So when I did one yesterday, we definitely had it there, and the ladies were putting stars next to the products they enjoy. And then I also made a point to say, if there's something you don't like, put a line through it so you know that you didn't like that product. And then there's a column for them to check buy and a column for them to check wish list. And so this is your best friend, you guys. When you leave an appointment, you've got a wish list of the next products that they would like to purchase. And then, of course, on the back, you've got referrals on the back. Let me also bring to your attention, and here at the bottom, if for some reason you're brand new and you just don't feel comfortable doing an individual close, which is what we'll talk about next week, the questions are down here on the bottom for the individual close, all right? That includes, it says schedule my follow-up color appointment, yes, no, or maybe, and they check it. So basically, you would just ask them these questions. I want to earn free Mary Kay products for sharing my facial with friends, yes, no, maybe. And then the next question is, I want to hear more about the Mary Kay opportunity, yes, no, or maybe. And then I want to order my $100 starter kit now, yes, no, or maybe. So those are your closing questions. So don't forget they're there, and don't forget to ask your facial, your models to answer those questions. All right, so let's talk about this table close. Those are your tools that you need. Your closing, your little wish list sheet, your closing sheet, and your travel roll-up bag. All right, so after you've done your whole makeover, the last thing that we end with, if you're following along in our skincare flip chart, the last thing that we cover are your lips, lashes, and lips. And so once you do lashes and lips, I always do compliment time. So let me give you the reason why I'm always taking the time to do compliment time. Even if it's just really, really fast, I always take the time to let them compliment each other. And the reason for that is because they know that we're going to want to say something great about their facial. Like of course we're going to compliment them. We're the consultant and we want to sell products, and we know how fabulous our products are. But when you let them compliment each other, they're going to sell each other on the products. Now, the key to compliment time is always to refer them back to how does their skin look. Many times, compliment time will be, oh, I love your lips. Oh, I love your lashes. Your eyes really stand out. Well, all we did for eyes and lips was some mascara and some lip gloss. And of course, we would like to sell those products, but that's not our main focus. So when somebody says, oh, I love the lip color. Oh my gosh, yes, her lips look fabulous. But what about her skin? How does her foundation color look? How does her skin look? Does it look any different than from when she started? And those are 3 questions that I will always ask to bring them back to giving compliments on the skincare products, all right? The other part to compliment time is I always let them give 1 or 2 compliments about their skin, and then I will ask the person, hey, what product did you enjoy the most? And again, if they say, I love the lips, And I'll say, no, what skincare product did you enjoy the most? Always bringing it back to skincare. Why? Because we want to sell skincare sets. The other stuff is just extra, okay? So first part of table close when you do your lips and lashes is compliment time, all right? Sound good? So compliment, let them compliment each other. I also love the fact I've even had some incidences where somebody came in, just, walked in, their foundation just looked horrific. It didn't match. It was too dark or just too light. And what's funny is, of course, when we match them, we know it's a perfect match and it's going to look fabulous. But when their best friend says, oh my gosh, girl, what you walked in with totally did not match you, and this looks amazing, and they will tell each other that. And it's funny, I've even had the person go, oh my gosh, my foundation didn't match when I walked in. Why didn't you tell me? And so then they'll walk out, of course, with our basic set and the foundation, if not, if not just the foundation for sure, but hopefully the skincare as well. But allow the friends to tell them that versus you telling them that. Okay, so compliment time. Now the transition line that I always use to this day, I don't even know who I got it from or who to give credit to, is once we've done compliment time, I'll say, okay, great, ladies, thank you so much for your time today. I want y'all to know that your facial today was totally complimentary. However, I do have some specials if anybody's interested in seeing what our specials are for today. Okay, so basically that's my line, you guys. It's the same. In fact, I'll say it again. Your makeover today was totally complimentary. However, I do have some specials, and these specials are only for those, when you have a facial. So would anybody be interested in seeing those? And then I zip my lips. And they're basically saying, well, yeah, I would love to see them. And so they're giving you permission to show them the specials, okay? And so these specials are the closing sheet specials. These are not specials for everybody all the time. These are specials for when people have a makeover with you. And then I'll say, okay, great. And then I'll hand them, here, you guys can follow along, and I'll hand them a sheet. And I'll say, let me show you exactly what we've got going on here. Okay, so that's the transition line. Now, the table close, you guys, I am more of a D personality. I don't personally need somebody to pull all this product and show me and tell me all the details. Okay, I actually would like to read this piece of paper myself and I could pick out exactly what I wanted, and I already know what I don't want, okay? However, my personality styles, when you look at all the numbers, there's not as many of us as there are in the other categories, okay? So my point is I had to learn to slow down, go step by step, show how the products come, show the actual products, give a little blurb on how long they actually last. And when I took the time to do that at the table close, number one, I didn't have near as many questions afterwards. Number two, my individual closes were able to go a little bit faster because they weren't asking questions because I'd already given them plenty of information. And then and then it just helps you close out quicker. Okay, and so it eliminates a lot of stuff the more thorough you are. So take the time, slow down, whether it's a one-on-one facial or it's a group of 6, 8, 10 women, you're still going to go through this the same way. All right, so even if it's one person, now you can't necessarily do compliment time with one person, but you can ask them, what products did you enjoy the most? Okay. And then the transition line is still the same. Your makeover today, girl, was totally complimentary, but I do have some specials if you'd like to see what they are. And I can't say that I've ever had anybody tell me, no, I would not like to see them. In fact, I don't think I've ever been told that. I've had some that just kind of look at me and kind of grin and laugh, but I still pull it out. All right, so let me show you how these products come. This is everything that you guys tried today. So in set number 1, and if you were following along with me, you would see this. So set number 1, it comes with your cleanser, it comes with your moisturizer, it comes with your day and your night solution. It also comes with your microdermabrasion, and I'm just pulling these out of my pocket, microderm set, and it comes with your firming eye cream. All right, now I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, these products are all sitting here on my desk, on the table, in front of them. Voila, there they are. All right, so this is your miracle set. These products here, the cleanser you're going to go through a little bit quicker, 3 to 4 days, excuse me, 3 to 4 months. But your moisturizer, your day and your night solution are going to last you anywhere from 4 to 6 or 7 months. All right, miracle set, your microdermabrasion right here, and then your firming eye cream. So if you were to purchase this set, this is our ultimate miracle set. Regular price, all of these products would be about $199, but today only, it comes in a set for $182. You don't have to memorize that. It's right there on the paper. All right, so that's our ultimate miracle set. Any questions about that so far? No, great. All right, set number 2 is the miracle set. All right, that comes with your cleanser, your moisturizer, and your day and your night solution. If you were to purchase the miracle set individually, that would be worth $108, but for today only, you can actually purchase the miracle set for $95. All right, so that's your miracle set. We already talked about how long it lasts. Any questions about the miracle set? Remember, this was the order, your cleanser, your day solution, your moisturizer for the daytime. And then when you get ready to go to bed at nighttime, you cleanse, night solution, and moisturizer. And I do repeat that to them, you guys. It never hurts for them to hear that 2 and 3 times, the order of the miracle set. Okay. All right, so moving right along, set number 3 is the basic set. Okay, if you're just like, I just need a great cleansing system just to get started and create a good new habit, you've got your cleanser, you've got your moisturizer. This is a great place to start. You're gonna get the benefits of your 3-in-1 cleanser, and you're still gonna get some anti-aging. So here's your basic set. Set number 3 is $44. All right, any questions? Okay, great. All right, set number 4 is our microdermabrasion set and the firming eye cream. Now we do sell this. This is called our age-defying set. But however, I will be a little cautious to sell this set to you if I don't know what you're currently using for skincare, okay? This is a great supplement, but it needs to be used in addition to a skincare set. So first job would be to get on a basic skincare. And then if you're not getting quick enough results, to add in the microdermabrasion, okay? And I do say that, you guys. I've gotten very funny about, I mean, I want to say that because the importance of basic skincare is number 1, because lots of times we can fix whatever's going on with their skin with just getting on a good skincare system. If they want more results, or they're like, oh, this was good, but I want more, then we can add the microdermabrasion onto it, you guys. Would love for them to get on it all at one time, but if they have to choose basic over microderm, okay? You want a basic skincare customer. All right, but it is there, it's offered there. This set number 4 is $87. Now, I don't share, in the conversation that I just did, what I said first is what I say to them. The little blurb afterwards, that was for you guys, okay? So I will sell you set number 4, but I want to know, first of all, what you're using for basic skincare. All right, so moving right along, set number 5 is our flawless set. I don't have my other bag in here. Okay, my bad. But this comes with your foundation primer. It comes with a CC cream, and it comes with a liquid foundation brush. And you pull those products out. I didn't have my other bag in here. Okay, so you show them. Now the picture is a little confusing because there's a picture of a mineral powder there. So you've got choices, you guys. You can do the CC cream with the primer and a liquid foundation brush, or you do mineral powder with a mineral powder brush and the primer. Okay, so it's not both, it's one or the other, and depending upon which foundation you choose, depends on which brush you get. All right, so that is a definite, make sure you show them the products. In fact, here we go. All right, here we go, close by. This would be set number 5, your flawless set, if you chose the CC cream that we did today. If you chose the mineral powder, Okay, I have a mineral powder, but I don't have a brush. You would have the primer, the powder, and the mineral brush with it. Okay, that's set number 5. That is 48. That's your flawless set. Now, all those products, you guys, a mineral powder, of course, the CC, and the liquid foundation brushes and mineral powder brushes, I do keep those in my starter kit bag. I just happen to have the other bag in here and not the starter kit bag. So all those products are on me to pull out and show them full size. All right, and then lastly here, going across the bottom line, the only one that I pull out and show is the Dash and Go set. So the last set here I want to show you guys is your Dash and Go. It comes with your oil-free eye makeup remover. And again, those are in the other bags. It comes with a lip gloss, and it comes with a mascara. And so that's set number 7 for 45 is your Dash and Go set. Now, these other sets across the bottom, some people like to pre-purchase them, but these are all products and things that you can try at your second appointment. So your color set, if you wanted to include that today, you could pre-purchase that. And so when we get together for your second appointment, then you would have your color set already pre-purchased, and you could just pick out the colors, or you're welcome to pick out colors today from the lookbook. The Clear Proof, the Botanical, and the Repair set. If there's a different skincare set that you would like to try next at your second appointment, we can definitely do that. But they are here as options as well today. So the way this works is you can put any 4 squares together, and you're going to get the beautiful travel roll-up bag completely for free as your free gift. Now, you have already romanced this roll-up bag back on page... you romance the roll-up bag at the very beginning of your skincare class on page 13. When you did the eye makeup remover, then at the bottom, it was the travel roll-up bag. So I love that because you've already planted a seed about the travel roll-up bag. And I always leave at the very bottom, it says, you know, when you're telling about how great this bag is, just stay tuned because you'll have an opportunity to get that roll-up bag for free. And so this is where it comes in. So any 4 sets today, you get your travel roll-up bag for free. And set number 1 here, actually, if you look closely, it has 3 sets written right here. So this set counts as 3. You can add on any other square from row 2 or from row 3 down here, like 6 through 10. If you add on 1 more square, that would give you a total of 4, which would give you a free roll-up bag. Or a second option is the Miracle set here counts as 2 sets. And so you could do set 2, and then you could add set 5, and then the on the go set, and those would be your 4 sets to get your roll-up bag for free. Okay, so those are our most popular sets. However, we can work with you. We can make things happen. So if you see something from one set, you know, definitely ask questions. So last thing I want to share with you guys is we do take MasterCard, Visa, Discover. We'll take your check. We'll take cash if you have some ID to go with your cash. And you wait and let them giggle. And then it's totally up to you, but I throw out, you know, we also do payment options. We can do some creative financing, and sometimes our most popular set can be the one called He'll Never Know. And that just kind of makes them laugh. But I do throw out, we can do some creative financing. All right, any last minute questions? Okay, great. Who's in a hurry today? Is there anybody that's really got to run fast? Okay, great. Susie Q, if you would, grab your wish list, your profile card, just leave everything else. I'll clean it up, and then come with me, and we're going to go sit up here on the couch, and that way I can make sure I have all my notes on you and answer any questions. Okay, so that's the table close. Yay! All right, so I was trying to do it kind of sharing and talking, but also giving you guys just some inside scoop on it as well. So that last little bit on the taking the cash, the check, the credit cards, guys, let me just tell you, I've gotten to where I just say it all, and I do try to throw out something there to make them laugh, because that portion gets so serious. And if you notice and you look around, they all just kind of start looking at their paper, writing, or just kind of flipping through, and they won't make eye contact with you. And so if you throw out something funny and just sit there and wait, then they will laugh, and you'll lighten the mood, and they'll just be more thankful, you guys. And just the more they like you, the more they feel comfortable with you, the more they will want to do business with you. So don't make it awkward, okay? So I try to throw out enough much detail because I would rather go in detail with them on the one-on-one close. Most women do not want to talk about their finances, their abundance of, their lack of in front of their friends, okay? And so I try to throw out enough to get the wheels spinning so that when they do come meet with me one-on-one, they're more likely to ask them, well, what do you mean by that creative financing? Or what do you mean you take a little check, a little cash, a little credit? Give me more information. And then I can give more information one-on-one with them, okay? So one other thing you miss is I do not do satin hands and satin lips. It is on here. Some of you may do it. It's totally your choice. Go ahead by all means if you want to do it. I've been really trying to get my skincare parties down to 45 minutes. And I'll be honest, I do sell, when I put satin lips and satin hands, I do sell them, but my reorder business on satin hands and satin lips is not, it's not there. I sell a lot of satin lips and satin hands around the holidays. I demo it at the holiday open house, but I just try to take it out as a focal point at the skincare parties because I did not feel like the reorder business generated enough to make it worth the extra 10, 20, 15, 20 minutes that sometimes those two products would actually cause your skincare classes to go. Now, one way to work in the satin hands that I have started to do is that at the end there, when I said, hey, Susie Q, grab your wish list, your profile card, and come with me, you can turn to the hostess and say, hey, Sarah, this is your time that if you want to do satin hands on everybody, go on into the kitchen and you guys go get a hand treatment real quick. All right, that way you've already done all the other products, anything that you might have tried on the back of the hand, but the satin hands could be done while you're beginning the individual closes so that they're not sitting in there doing nothing, but they're getting a hand treatment while you're closing one-on-one with the guest, okay? Let me think about anything else on the table close. I know we've got some watchers on here today, so that's awesome. I did start a little bit before 11. But if you have any questions, definitely when you fill in your Google Doc, answer those questions or ask those questions there. And then at the beginning of next Monday, when we talk about that individual close, I can answer the questions on the table close, okay? But if I could leave you with any final thoughts, final thoughts about the table close, number one would be get your closing sheet. Make sure your products inside your roll-up bag match your closing sheet. Make sure your closing sheet that you're using is simple. I have found that if you have too many options, it's too many choices, people shut down, they don't purchase sets, okay? So I come back to this one, even after being in Mary Kay 20 years, I could totally go over more products with people, but at the very first appointment, you guys, this is more than enough. And I always think of the analogy of walking into Lowe's or Home Depot, going to look for paint colors. Like you go in the store and you're like, okay, I'm interested in getting a blue to paint my bedroom. Like I'm interested in coming to the skincare class to get a new cleanser. I'm really looking for a great cleansing system and moisturizer so I can see an improvement in my skin. But when you walk into Lowe's and then you see the 50 million color blue, it gives me a headache. I'm just like, whoa, I just go into overload mode. And sometimes if you will see closing sheets. In fact, I would say don't look at other people's closing sheets, but when you see some that have 20 different sets on it, you guys, it's overload. It's too much for the first appointment. And then until you introduce them to the basic, get them on the basic, find out what their needs are, guys. I don't know if I'm still live here or what happened. But I'll put a little blurb. I was done. I was just trying to give some last closing remarks and my screen just completely froze up. So thank you guys for logging in and for learning about the tablecloths. And again, let me know any questions or if I missed anything or wasn't specific enough, let me know. All right. Thanks, you guys. Have a great Monday.